Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Breaking Tables.
It's the mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills.
That's how
it's
much
the mafia,
energy I've
you know
got
I'm
today.
rocking with the Bills. It's the mafia, I'm with the Buffalo Bills. It's the mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. Hey, who you reppin'? What's your team? Who you reppin'? What's your team? You know I'm reppin' for my team. I got that talent on my team. Like a high Jordan Poyer, can you catch it?
All right. Tampa
making plays. We not
What's up, Ryan?
Best in the AFC.
That's about how much energy I have today.
Guys, Bills football still going on. We've got a lot of football left. We have a lot of football left, guys. Before we start the show, I do got to say one thing, though. For the fans that are hitting that panic button, that are saying, fire McDermott, get the fuck out of here, dude. That's it. That's all. That's a show, pretty much. For those people, those fans that you guys call ourselves fans, you guys love the camaraderie that Bills Mafia has, and you're gonna say that? Stop.
Yeah, I'm not at that level, but I am pretty pissed off.
I am too. Everybody's hurt, bro.
I mean, people that are calling for the head of coaches is just stupid, but
right. Yeah, guys, remember we lived in a lot terribler times. Okay. Take this 10 years ago and we had this record. We are going to be jumping for joy still. Guys, we lost 4 games and we still have to play the Patriots twice, the Jets again. Okay. I'm not going to say that. I'm not even going to, it's got to be week after week because all these teams that are quote unquote shitty team. A lot of them are winning, man. This is like a bizarro world, Tampa Neal, that we're living in, bro.
Yeah, this is a very strange year.
What's up, Jazzo?
I mean, Houston beat it.
Absolutely, Chrissy. I know. That was. I think that loss is more humiliating than us losing to Jacksonville. I ain't gonna lie to you, because Houston has nobody.
Yeah.
Cody Ford is trash.
No argument there.
No argument there, man. I don't even want to talk about this game. I know it's Thanksgiving coming up, guys. And we play Thursday. Think about that turnaround time. So we can instantly forget about this game. Okay. We played a playoff team. That's a playoff team. And they embarrassed us in our own house.
Wait. Embarrassed. Absolutely fucking embarrassed.
I don't ever want like Derrick Henry who? No. That Jonathan Taylor who? God. Jonathan Taylor owns that stadium. When you run 158 yards and you get 5 touchdowns, defense who's supposed to be the best in the league.
185 yards, Brian.
What did I say?
158.
Dyslexic. Still a lot of yards. That's even worse.
I know. 5.
But it's fine. It's fine. We're not going to hit that panic button because we're only 6-4. Okay. We're only 6-4 and we play the Saints. Okay. The Saints, we're not going to, we'll talk about that in a minute though, but I want to go back to this game, Tampa Neal. We had a lot of people out and you always had those excuses. Well, this person was out. This person was out. But you're telling me that we didn't, okay, not having Star, who we didn't have all last year, not being there. That was a big factor when we could have, there's no way last year they did that to us.
Nope.
And our defense was mediocre at best, Tampa Neal.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The guys that were out, we've played with them out before. We played with Edmonds out. We played with Edmonds out last week.
Yeah.
You can say everybody says all they want to. Oh, it's who gives a flying fuck who it was. We played with them last week. There's no excuse for a player being out to ruin a game. A rookie lineman should not ruin an entire fucking game. It just shouldn't. And if it does, that's a real problem. Like that's a real big problem. That's an unexcusable of a problem. The fact that Indianapolis had the ball for 37 minutes. 37 minutes they had the ball.
All 3 pieces to our team completely failed. Okay. Defense failed. Special teams failed. Special teams, I mean, I'm talking a fumble. McKenzie.
Field goals, 2 missed field. McKenzie got tackled by a ghost.
You got tackled by absolutely nobody, brother. Nobody. And whoop. So it's just then last but not least, our offense who has a struggling line, but we've got Josh Allen, who's supposed to be the MVP.
A lot of missed catches too.
There was a lot of missed catches. A lot of missed catches.
A lot of shitty throws.
If we needed a team to run, I think our Singletary and Moss ain't doing it, or at least not Moss. Just not doing it. I was surprised when I saw Breida, but they're already up like 35 to fucking 7 or something.
I mean, I think something's got to change up somewhere. I mean, I'm hoping that Mongo can come back this week because there is talk. I mean, he's eligible to come back this week.
I believe he will be back. And then Tremaine will definitely be back. Tremaine is definitely back.
I was just listening to McDermott. I don't think he's very positive on Feliciano being back. That's for sure. He is positive on Edmonds coming back because he did a full practice today. But we got a tough schedule ahead of us.
Guys, I mean, we got 6 games
we can
left.
say we want about the Patriots, but guess what? Right now, the Patriots are better than us. Are they a better team than us? I don't think so, but I can tell you one thing. They're playing better than us right now.
I kind of like the underdog mentality that we used to have. And I think we lost it. We lost that fire, that underdog mentality. Because now that we've got a team and Buffalo has not been there before, so you can't act like you've been there before because we haven't, or we all haven't been born yet, or, Josh Allen was a Tom Brady fan when Jim Kelly in the 90s. So stop it. You know what I mean? Marshawn Lynch's fault. It's Marshawn Lynch's fault for being there. Him single-handedly being there, he brought back the misery that we had during his era in Buffalo. Okay? Blame it all on Marshawn. Please still join the show, Marshawn Lynch.
This is how the Bills played yesterday. Clown shoes.
Clown shoes. I get it. It took me a while. All right. Oh, all right. Like a beer? Oh, the clown shoes. That's when you drink a lot of beer. He probably could have run the ball better than our backfield. Josh Allen, I haven't seen him really have a dominant run game. I know that they're trying to prevent that, which is good. But do you allow Josh Allen just run with it? I think just run with it. Let's incorporate the run. Let's do something different because Singletary, Breida, you're going to have to risk your body for one game. Let's get everybody to protect Josh Allen, and then let's do it that way. Because Breida was the only one that was actually doing something, which I was surprised he even played. But with the lack of production between Moss and Singletary, he said, let's just resign Marshawn. He was a funny. Joey Yates Jr., he goes, that's what happens when you have a target on your back and you're the best team in the division. Everybody's hunting you, and they don't have that mentality. So, all right. So back to that mentality. No, we can't act like we've been there before because we haven't, Tampa Neal, viewers. So, is it getting to them? I don't know. I think, are we the underdog going forward? I believe so. After getting embarrassed at home, losing to Jacksonville, that's got to light a torch under somebody's asses very quickly. Right, Tampa Neal?
I'll tell you one thing. It better get to them because, something needs to get to them like now, not in a couple weeks when we blow another fucking game at home. Like, it needs to get to them now because they have a tough schedule. New Orleans isn't a cakewalk. I know they just got embarrassed by Philadelphia, but no one's played some good ball this year so far.
They destroyed the Green Bay Packers, I think, like 38-3 or something stupid. Week 1. Look up their schedule.
But yeah, they need to get a figure out.
They want to autograph 100 bills and hand out. Yeah, dude, Frank Wright's he's a class act, and I love Frank Wright. I think he's a good coach. He was a great player, And that's very cool that he did that. I heard about that one too.
Owner or the coach? The Colts coach.
Oh, I thought it was a coach. Right. Colts owner autographed 100 bills and handed them to Bills fans. Oh, autographed $100. Okay. You drink Miller Lite, you can't read between the lines. Here we go. Chrissy goes, in general feel, I feel the AFC have been crapshoot lately. Lots of upsets all around these past couple weeks. Exactly. Unless you are the Detroit Lions, you've got a chance to win a game. Look at what Houston did to the Titans. I mean, Titans. So that kind of brings me to my next topic, Tampa Neil, is everybody is very...
Wait, before your next topic, sorry. So the Saints have destroyed Green Bay, like you said. They beat New England. They beat Washington, who just beat the Super Bowl champs last week. They beat Seattle, but whatever. And they beat Tampa. So, I mean, New Orleans is coming off a 3-game losing streak. They're going to be pissed off, too. They're not going to come out there on Thanksgiving and be a cakewalk. So, they need to figure the shit out fast today. They don't have time to fuck around.
Not today, yesterday. Today, you're late. You should have figured this out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Very quiet ride home.
Yeah.
Well, you're in Buffalo, but if that happens on national TV, guys, I don't want to hear anymore. Well, the Bills are once again a laughing stock of the NFL. But stop it, though. If you think about that, how come they're not doing that about the Packers? How come they're not doing about these other teams that lost to these questionable, not so competitive teams? Okay, you don't hear that story. All you hear is the Bills because everybody is attacking Buffalo because they see how good we are. And yes, we lost the game, guys. We lost the game. We still have 6 more games left to go. Patriots twice, Jets once, the Falcons, and Buccaneers. I'm okay for us to get it together because we're still 6-4. Okay. They're only a half a game ahead of us, and they play the Titans, who are pissed off for losing against the Texans on Sunday, the Patriots. So on Friday, you're going to be like, we're going back to Super Bowl when we're 7-4.
We better be.
I swear to God, Devin Neal. I got to start giving out some really crap. Well, it's going to be a 6-3 game. And I was close. I was close with the 41 points and 38, but it was the wrong team, though. Joey Hatch came up the week. He said they were more focused than ever before and straight crap since then. I don't know where the Buffalo Bills have went, but we're not on that field.
Nope.
Mentality. They look like they didn't want that ball. They didn't want to perform. And you can't blame Bills Mafia because, guys, I can hear that stadium from Florida.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That stadium was loud and it got quiet fast. People went back to their tailgates. They were sick and tired of watching that shit.
I can't blame them, though. When you're getting embarrassed at home and you've got, instead of paying $15 for a beer, guess what? You got a cooler out there with some more hot dogs. Let's go.
Yep.
You know? But we do need to get our shit together. Absolutely. I think this is a wake-up call to the Bills organization. Are you, at this point of the season, yes, we lost. Definitely not time to hit the panic button. So stop. Don't even think that. Get that out of your vocabulary. No way in hell we're not hitting that panic button. But it's getting tight towards the end where we've got teams ahead of us. Mm-hmm. Where now, instead of saying we're going to be number 1 seed, now we're on that verge of trying to go for anything but last. There we go. We got a guest on here. Let's go. Dave Kaprosh, what's going on, buddy?
So podcast.
Yeah. What's up, Dave?
Hey.
What's going on, buddy?
What's up, folks?
Looks like you're. It sounds like you're at a hockey game.
Sounds like you're at a hockey game, that's for sure. Can you hear us, Dave?
Can you guys hear us, Dave?
How cool is this? You're at the arena right now.
Show us around, buddy. Show us around. Show us around. I don't know if you can hear us. Can you hear us?
Dave, can you hear us? That wasn't the sign to fix your hat. I don't think you can hear us.
Look, call me.
Wait, Dave.
All right. Dave, can you hear me? Can't hear you. Sorry, Dave. I don't know what he's doing.
No, he's doing either.
Dave, can you hear us?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
This is like a Verizon video.
Can you hear us, Dave?
I'm
Is your
having a tough
volume
time hearing anybody.
Hit the volume up button. There's a button here. Hit it up. Volume.
Dave, check
Sorry,
your battery.
Dave. All right, buddy. Well, thanks for calling in. Looks
Hey,
like you're at a
enjoy the
hockey
game.
game. We can ad-lib you right now. Hi, I'm Dave Kaprosh.
I just picked my nose.
I just picked my nose on national TV. I'm here at the Sabres game with my buddy, Rick.
This is me dancing. This is my
This is
favorite
me
dance move.
dancing.
I
This
can't
is
wait
my
till he sees this
Tinder
tomorrow.
profile. Swipe left now.
That'll be put a smile
Oh,
on
I
my face.
gotta
Thank you,
tell him.
Dave. I can't
Thank
wait
you,
till you see
Dave.
this tomorrow.
He sent him a text message saying that sorry, bro, we couldn't hear you or see you. Well, we could definitely see you.
Whoever
We
this
couldn't hear you.
Facebook user is,
Sorry, what's that? My question.
whoever this Facebook user is, why don't we make any moves? Because it's the NFL. You don't make moves in midseason. It's never successful.
No.
Never.
Ask how the Rams are doing.
Look at the Rams, for instance. Just look at the Rams, and that's it. Enough said.
You have one goal yesterday. Stop Taylor. You allow him 185 yards and 4 touchdowns. And that, I think
That doesn't
100,
include the 19
150
yards
of them were like in the second half. I left early. I was hanging out with Sean yesterday. We did that the pregame show, and we were at Brendan's. Amazing food, good beer prices, and halftime. I look at my wife. I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go home. If I'm gonna be miserable, I'm gonna be miserable on my couch in my tighty whities.
You kidding me? I changed my clothes and told my wife to go change her clothes too.
Oh, I did not do that. I should have done that.
Damn it, Brian.
Shower off the filth. Guys, it's my fault. Sorry, Marshawn Lynch. It's not your fault. It's mine.
People will get
And you know what? That morning, I did wake up that morning and one of my contacts, I had new contacts. One of them fell out and I couldn't find it. I told my wife, I go, this is a bad omen. Ask her about it. I swear to God. I go, this is a bad omen. She goes, what do you mean? I go, I dropped my contact. I never do that on game day. Drop the contact, bro. Bad things, man. Bad things.
Bad things, man.
Tampa Neal. Carson Wentz sucks, but their whole team was Jonathan Taylor.
No kidding. Carson Wentz into a fucking thing yesterday. Except somehow get out of Vernon Butler's sack.
He honestly did it. He didn't even need to play. Like Jonathan Taylor will play. We'll take it from the shotgun. And just see he'll pick where he wants to run. Guys, I'm gonna run this way. All right. Hey, Bills, I'm gonna run this way. I'm gonna run. There's not gonna be a hole, but go ahead and tackle me. I'm running that way. You ready? Jonathan Taylor for 80 yards.
Yeah, I still can't believe that Carson Wentz got out of that sack and then got a 20-yard run. That was just unreal.
Sean's hating on Josh.
Man.
J17 has been trash for most of this month. Right? We all just want to see a 400-yard game where can you blame it on Josh? Can you blame it on the offense, or do you blame it on Tampa Neal's favorite coach?
To me, stats really don't matter.
Dave's? Are you blaming on Dave's? Are we going to blame it on Dave's?
You know my thoughts on Dable.
Wasn't very good. Wasn't very good. And like they really, they still want to get this running game going. I don't understand. There is no running game.
I'm going to hit this again with it. It's Josh. It's not just Josh. It's definitely not just Josh. Exactly. I mean, our play calling is no different than what it was last year. None. No different at all. I mean, do they not think that the rest of these teams have looked at the film from last year on the Bills? Like they think that all of a sudden the Kansas City just sucks because of a guess? No, everybody looks at film on everybody else. And it appears that we have not looked at film on ourselves because we haven't changed a damn thing. And we're not doing anything to change it either. When we play a good team, they expose the crap out of it, like they did yesterday. Hell, when we played a shitty team, they exposed the crap out of it.
They were better coached.
Yep.
They were better coached, better prepared. And it's like, is something going on in that locker room? What do you think, Tampa Neal? You think something's got to be going on in that locker room for them to be like they're not focused on football? It feels like almost that it literally feels like they're not focused on football. That's the only explanation I can come up with right now.
Sure, run Moss on first down. I get it. Dable sucks too. I say 90% of this is McD, Dable, and Josh. It's our coaching staff. I mean, Allen made plays yesterday. He also made some crappy plays, but he made plays that, I mean, Beasley, fucking ball hits him in the hands. You got to catch it. There was a couple guys that just dropped balls. I mean, not all of them are 100% perfect passes, but I'll tell you one thing. This is the NFL. There's other guys trying to stop perfect passes too. But when those balls hit you in the hands, they got to catch them. So
he said when balls hit him in the hand. Hands. Oh, you're cupping
balls
the balls.
In hands. Balls in hands. Correct.
Tampa Neal's cupping balls.
He catch the fucking ball.
Catch it. You're pulling a Knox. How come a Knox is catching it and you're not?
Bizarro
world, Tampa Neal. Bizarro world.
Yeah, his hands messed up. He's still catching footballs.
Chrissy goes, we need to up our offensive plays. We don't have any tricks up our sleeves at all. Basic plays on our end make us vulnerable.
Preach it, sister.
No, doesn't it seem like very basic? He's gender assuming, of course. He doesn't know if Chrissy is a sister or a brother.
That's actually my sister.
Oh, it is your sister?
Yeah.
Oh, go Tampa Neal's sister.
That's one in Boston.
Tampa. Oh, Boston Chrissy. What up, Boston Chrissy?
Boston Chrissy. That's her new name. Change your profile, Chris.
Doesn't like it seems very vanilla kind of offense, Tampa Neal? Like, are you watching the same game I'm watching? Mm-hmm. And I'm a super fan. I'm
not aggressive
Super Bowl every time, but this game makes me pause and say, I love the Bills. That's all I can say right now. That's all I can say.
So the meme of the day, where the hell was it? Are you ready for this?
Run Moss on first down. Yeah.
Being a Bills fan is a lot like parenting a toddler. You watch them grow up, celebrate their successes, support them, and you continue to love them even after they publicly humiliate you. That's pretty much the way I felt all day today. I'm like, fuck.
I love the meme that you posted earlier where it's the guy opening the door. Fuck you, go Bill. See you Thursday.
See you Thursday.
Chrissy blames it on their focus on IG posts for sure. Okay, so it's not Marshawn Lynch's fault.
On social media
not on my fault. It's IG. I don't hear much about him anymore.
Yeah, I don't hear that much anymore about him.
Debbie goes, the rain didn't help, but
no excuse. No excuse.
There's no excuses. I mean, we said that in the preview game where Josh Allen can throw it through an F5 tornado. Hell, Josh Allen can stop an F5 tornado from forming. All you got to do is throw a ball into it. It disrupts the whole system.
I mean, it was pouring rain for Houston too. They shut them out. They made tackles. They didn't miss just a ridiculous amount of tackles.
The Emperor has no clothes. Okay.
How can he see me?
This is a Bluetooth. Our technology is so big. This is Bluetooth clothes. We're in the metaverse, and we are completely naked in order to be in the metaverse. Damn it! Now we can't be on Disney Plus. Heather Davis goes, we should have had 0 sacks, but how do we let them get 0 and 1 on us? I don't know. Here we go. Thank you guys all for viewing. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Tell your friends about us. Share it with your friends. Say, look at these funny little assholes. It's greatly appreciated. It makes our heart tingle a little bit. Throws a couple exercises. Big. Shane Glover goes, feel like they are more concerned about listening to the media saying we are favorites for the Super Bowl MVP than showing up on the field because they have this in the bag. I agree, Shane. I agree. And I said that earlier where it's like we've never had this popularity, I guess. And do you think it's getting to their head? Who am I to say? Who am I to say? But guys, we're only 6-4 though. Okay. We're only 6-4. One of the best teams. Look up the best teams in the NFL of all time. And they lost games. And I'm talking about like after, 1980s, 1990s, when more athletic players were playing. So Dolphins fans, you don't count. Nobody cares about 72. Okay. All the real people were in the war or in the military, but whatever.
The war?
Wasn't there a war in the 70s? Yeah, Vietnam, man. 70s, bro, right? I don't know, man. Chris and Coffer goes, it definitely felt like they didn't know that they had the football game to play on Sunday. Starstruck by their own rumors that, Bills and the national media finally gets them on a spotlight, on a pedestal, and we don't stay there that long. Hence, the national media shitting on us again, which is great. I love it. I love the underdog feeling. Shit on us, America. We'll show you. That is the dog fight energy that we needed, and they haven't showed up with that. I haven't seen, honestly, that energy. Maybe since the Dolphins, I don't even, just like, if you had to compare the energy, like the Rams game last year that really started, that bolted the season, like, oh my God, Josh Allen, 400 yards. And now we're just relying on our defense too much, playing conservative or whatever. I don't know.
They are playing conservative. They're not aggressive. I don't understand why they're not aggressive. Like, that part just boggles my mind. Like, what the hell? Like, why?
Here's why. Brent Thompson goes, I wish they would quit dancing at practice and pregame and have more of a serious attitude. If that's what needs to be done, then yes, let's go, boys. Men, we are grown men getting paid millions of dollars. Okay. Bills Mafia is generating so much for you as a team, and you need to focus and be more professional. I'm okay with that. Tampa Neal, what do you think, bro?
I mean, I kind of agree. I do, but I don't like the conservative approach anymore. It's just not there. It's not working.
My non-football girlfriend asked if they were playing hungover, right? They seem like the Bills in 1991, 92, and 93. They actually showed up in 90. It was just Scott Norwood. I hate you. I'm just kidding. Join my show. Here we go. Chrissy goes, they all need to get off. Sorry. Oh, wait, what happened here? Sorry, Chrissy. Where's Larry Palmy? Larry Palmy had a emergency East Coast, West Coast, I guess, phone conversation call. And he said he couldn't make it. Sorry. XOXOXO.
Hurts.
Here you go. We're playing over. Here we go. Just moving on down to Chrissy here. They all need to get off the internet to go in the bubble and get in their groove back. That's right. Find their groove. Stay off social media. Okay. Don't be a LeBron and don't try to comment on stupid stuff on social media. Sean throwing haymakers here.
Sean,
B is a
holy crap.
conservative. Bleep.
He's still pissed off. I'm slowly getting over. He's still really pissed off.
Sean Hanneran, by the way. Chrissy back again. Thanks for watching, Chrissy. She comments, it's like they are focused on social media content more than plays. I don't know what their focus is on. Not in that locker room. I wish. Dave tied it too.
Sabres are tied it too. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Dave. Even though that you couldn't hear a single word, I hope you watch the show again. And were kind of talking for you.
Our voiceover was amazing.
Our voiceover was immaculate. I'm Dave Garbosh. Oh, I'm not gonna make fun of you, dude. Love you, dude. He's like, I'm never joining those assholes ever again. Guys, if you guys don't feel like texting, call in 877-716-1714. I want to hear from you guys. Give us a call. Let's talk about this game. I know we want to talk about,
especially if you're in the game last night. I'd like to hear
if you're in the game. Yes, call in. I want to feel. No, I'm gonna slap a lawsuit. I want to see how you guys felt going in and then going out of that game. Let's talk about this. 877-716-1714. But this game is, I think,
where do we go from here?
Where do we go from here? That is a good question. We should be doing little polls or something, because I think that'd be kind of a popular opinion piece of the public. It's like, where do we go from here? What do we do? Okay. We lost to 4 teams. We're still above 500. So we're still good. We're still swimming. It's the halftime show. Mo. All right, Sean, thanks for watching, man. Give me my flag back.
Speaking of flags.
Oh, did you ever get your flag back from Hickman?
I need to get my flag from Hickman for the boat parade.
You still don't have it? Tell him to mail it.
I'm more worried about the flag. I'm not worried about. It's more the pole, because that pole fits is a custom pole that goes into my boat. So
why'd
I'm
you
more
leave
care
the
about the
pole
flag.
with him?
What?
Why'd you leave?
Because I had nowhere to put it.
In Tennessee, right?
Correct.
Oh, you should have left it with Nashville backers and then just pay for them to ship it back.
Well, I was seeing him in a couple days or a couple weeks in Jacksonville, and I saw him, and yep, he kind of failed to drive that thing up an hour and a half.
Hold on a second here. Dave Caprash, who's at the game, goes 3-2 Columbus. Okay, this is the 8:02. Here we go. 8:03 4-2. Here we go. Oh my God. The bearer of bad news, Dave Caprash, everybody. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
It's like make
enjoy
Monday
your beers
feel better. Enjoy and picking your nose. That was Tampa Neal's joke, not mine. Hope you watch that again. We got to text him that. Like,
I would watch it again too.
You gotta go back and just kind of watch the part where you called in and we could hear you, but you could not hear us. Yeah, it was clutch. Optimistic is greater than devastatingly crushed. Yeah, no, optimistic is always good for, the sanity in the brain. I'm no neurologist or anything, but having a good spirit about it. No. You didn't know that, Tabanil?
No, not for sure. Thought for sure.
Oh, remind me of a doctor joke, but I don't think I'll be able to say it here on live. I don't want to get kicked off again.
No, we're gonna get Disney Plus to kick us out again.
No, we're doing the Disney Plus special in the summertime.
Okay.
Remember we talked about that one. It's gonna be like Saturday morning cartoons. Let's see here. Now I forgot what I was going to talk about. Jeepers. I don't know where I am right now, man. See what happens when we talk about the Bills and then Dave Caprash sends a message in and says that we're getting crushed as a community with the Sabres losing now. Oh, here we go.
So they kicked us in the nuts on one side and then kicked the other one.
I don't think anybody's called in yet, but as a fan of the Pats Nation, I need our game back. As a fan of you're a Pats fan?
No, she's not a Pats fan.
As a fan as a fan in
Yeah, she lives in the Boston area.
Can you read it for me, please?
As a fan living in the Pats Nation, I added a little word there for her. I need our game back. The fans here are brutal. Honestly, I think one more loss would be a kick in the ass. But it may be what we need. We saw the promise the team has. Just hope we get back, or hope we get it back. And I still believe we have a shot. I do too. But they got to fix it. They got to fix it fast. They don't have time to waste.
I forgot that was Boston Chrissy for a minute. It's like, what? A Pats fan. I'm like reading ahead. Boston, you got to change your name, Chrissy, to Boston Chrissy.
Just to work on that.
Yes. Brent Thomason goes, did I see after yesterday's loss, we went 2nd seed to 7th seed? Yeah.
That is correct. That is 100% correct.
That's correct. But it's okay. We're going to come back at least. We'll probably get at least 2nd or 3rd, definitely 3rd, 100% 3rd when we win on Thursday and the Patriots get their ass kicked by the Titans on Sunday. So soak it all in there, Bostonians. Get it all whoopity-doo, you know? It's not going to last long, turds. Dave Kaprosh goes, did you guys see Harrison Phillips literally get ragdoll on the first touchdown run? Yes.
I saw every Bills defensive player get pulled around like a ragdoll.
I think the
Everyone,
only two.
every single
one. Not Poyer. I don't think Poyer got dragged.
Poyer missed tackles too. Everybody did. They look like shit.
I didn't even rewatch the game again like I normally do before the show. Tappy Deal, I know you do sometimes. I couldn't like come to that like Jacksonville game. I've never watched that ever again. Never gonna think about that game. But this game, never watched it. I didn't even want to think about it. I think we're just gonna learn and move on. Heather Davis in the house. Damn, Captain Dave, y'all playing the Blue Jackets.
Sean just took a pill, I think.
Sean, super fucking bowl. Effing bowl. We block people for saying effing around here. That's funny. Debbie, coming to the game, I was optimistic. I was crashed. Oh, you were at the game, Debbie. Oh, you should call in. Phone number is 877-716-1714.
Debbie, we double as a suicide hotline, just so you know.
We do make, I might need more beer for this one, though. we do make good psychologists.
Neurologists.
No, we make good neurologists. I'm telling you. You suck. Fuck the Pats. I agree. Here we go. When Dave Crouch goes, both O-line and D-line were lighter and faster right now. It's not paying off. I know. I haven't heard. I mean, Rousseau had, a good game. I think he had 6 tackles or something along those lines. No sacks, though. For what we have and the firepower that we had where we were juggernauts in the NFL, I need to get back to being juggernauts. That's why I'd rather be the underdog, because we're going to punch you in the teeth, Dan Campbell style.
Mm-hmm.
Too much talent in that room to play like that, right? It's saddening almost. It's saddening that we've got a really good team. We have a good coaching staff. We have it just pisses me off to think about why we sucking so bad in these games that we should be winning or at least competing. Guys, if we lost by 3 points, came down to it, I wouldn't be as mad as I am right now. Or, sorry, not mad. I'd still be pissed off like, fuck, blame it on the referees or somebody. But I wouldn't be.
It wasn't the referees yesterday. It was.
But what I was saying is, I wouldn't be as disappointed as I am right now in our guys.
Thank God they put a fence in the skyway, keep us from jumping. So Tampa's got a very large bridge that is known for people jumping off it.
Oh my God.
Well, they put a fence on both sides of it. That's what Mark is referring to.
5-2. Dave Kaproch is giving us nothing but bad news tonight.
Dave, just go home.
Just go home, Dave. Girls' weekend in the middle of nowhere. Bluetooth my phone to ancient TV. Is the one with the dials.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. Have fun.
Sounds like a start of a horror movie.
Right.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Girls' weekend.
Do you know where I am?
Wait, that guy's a hockey goalie.
Sure, just come on down to my basement. I'm pretty sure I got a spare tire down there somewhere. Come on. Does this smell like chloroform to you? It's Jell-O. No, we're not doing those Jell-O jokes. First game back December 6th. Nice. And Mark Albert goes, thoughts on the field goal attempt over going forwards. Guys, Bass was automatic, but all faucets of our team shit the bed. Special teams included. Tyler Bass is no exception. 0-2, where he normally drills it.
Yep. I think one of those field goals that went, even the announcer's like, because I don't know how the wind didn't blow that in. Because I don't, and the guy's like, I think that Tyler Bass is wondering the exact same thing.
Shane goes, we haven't been the Saints since 1999. Damn
Thanks,
it.
Shane.
Why you got to thank Shane for sharing that very inappropriate record at a very inappropriate time?
Between you and Dave right now giving us all this great news, you guys are fucking awesome.
You guys are making our Mondays great. Dave
Mark, I
Kaproch
just looked on that fence, just so you know.
Nothing less than 2-1 these next 3 games, then 3-4 at home. No panic yet, not even close. All right. So I was thinking about this. And the importance of this game coming up and the rest of our games. We only have 6 games left. Okay. And the Saints are not a pushover team, but they're not a complete team. Would I call them a garbage team prior to us losing to Jacksonville? Yes, garbage team.
Dude, they have fucking Trevor Siemian as their quarterback. But you know what? He's still winning. So
I know.
Well, not
he's got that. You know, we've had the Flutie Flakes, the Flutie Magic, where nobody thought like they would be good, but Flutie did his things. Well, he's like their Flutie version. I mean, they're 5-5. You know what happened last time we played a 5-5 team? We got punched in the face, 41-15.
We got kicked
Colts.
in both balls
Without even a chance to cup it like Tampa Neal does.
Yes.
We have 7 games left.
That is true, bro.
Oh, jeepers. 7 games left.
He forgot there's 17 games, Sean.
I'm not counting the Jets. I'm just, we guys play the Jets week 17. Sorry. 7, week 7, including the Jets. Jeez. But can we afford one more loss, Tampa Neal? If we're going to make noise and have a more favorable playoff scenario?
If they expect to win the division, no, they can't afford another loss because New England's playing good. I mean, no, you can't take shit away from them. They're playing good football. We cannot afford another loss. And we have 2 against them. Now we have to win both of them. We have to prove to ourselves that, hey, guess what? We are the AFC East right now.
Yeah.
Because right now we're not. We're not playing like it. So they've got 2 games coming up with them here soon.
Start back slow. Start back slow and aim. You know, there's that phrase there, that saying, if you aim for the stars, if you fail, you'll land on the moon. If you aim for the moon and you fail, you'll land on the roof. But if you just aim for that roof and you fail, you're going to lay on your ass. So Super Bowl, that was the stars. But now it's like, let's just win a fucking game. Let's just win a game that we're supposed to win. Let's be competitive. That's not, guys, we lose a game, we lose a game. But if we shit the bed and get embarrassed, that is worse than losing a game.
Mm-hmm. Well, Shane, that Jacksonville game should have been embarrassing enough.
we hold my beer. The Colts are like, hold my beer. No, Jonathan Taylor literally goes,
Yeah, Jonathan
hold
Taylor,
my beer.
exactly. Yeah, that offensive line to manhandle our defensive line for sure.
Well, we've got 3 days to figure it out.
Yeah.
we got 3 days to figure it out.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Brian?
What am I going to be doing? I'm hanging out with wifey and the parents, brother. What about you?
I'm going to deep fry a couple turkeys and drink
Yeah?
a fuck ton of beer.
Nice,
I'm
bro.
going to build a football stadium of food.
Well, you're only 4 hours away. Me and Patricia will come up. No, I'm joking.
Come on up, man. Come on up. I'm building a football stadium of food. I did that
You did it like 2 years ago,
2
right?
years ago for
Yeah.
when
Yeah,
the
you should've-
Cowboys, and it was successful. So I feel like I have to do it again.
Nice, bro.
Simple as that.
Nice. Here we go. Shane, take it. Shane, I hope this loss was so embarrassing. Actually, take it hard and go on a rampage. Yes, guys, that's what we did last year. Is went on a rampage. Debbie goes, I thought they come out halftime with adjustments. Cold made our D look like mediocre, not first.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you're, 23, what was the score of before half? Like 24-7 going into the half. What adjustments? What adjustments does that even like? Is that a conversation that they're having in the locker room? Adjustments, because I don't see it. Tampa Neal, do you see adjustments?
I didn't see any adjustments at all. They came out flat. They just came out flat. It was unreal.
Oh, Chrissy over here goes, I had a moral dilemma. Jonathan Taylor got me 55 points from that game in fantasy. That's the reason I wasn't balled up in a quarter, ugly crying. Oh man, do we allow that? Is that a thing? If you're a Bills fan, you have Jonathan Taylor in your fantasy. First off, why are you playing? Whenever I did fantasy and I've got somebody that I'm playing the Bills, I go, I'm not going to start him. I'm not starting him against the number one. That's ballsy, but it paid off. Congratulations.
Yeah, I've had that happen, and I'm still pissed off about it. It's like, oh, fuck you. Like I had the Titans Bills game. I had both Allen and what the fuck's his name? What's the running back's name that got hurt? Titans running back.
Titans running back Henry.
Yeah. So I had him as well. So it was one of those kind of things where I'm like, are these two going to try and outscore each other? And they attempted to. Josh Allen would have won had he picked up that one fucking yard.
It didn't slip. They got like Teflon down there in the 1 yard line.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
And we're a punch snap away from, guys, that's why we can't. Let's add into the fan base that is saying get rid of the entire team and completely start over because this season is shot for losing to a playoff team at our home field and losing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Come on, guys. We're one slip away from being only losing 2 games. Or sorry, 3 games. We are also a punt snap, botch snap away from losing total 2 games. We got beat by the Jaguars. Anomaly.
Never, ever,
Anomaly.
Ever happened.
ESPN did simulations for I think 10,000 times, and they had the Bills winning 99.73 of the time. So there's that 0.7% chance, 0.07% chance that we lose that game, and we did. But the Colts just completely embarrassed us. They did what Tennessee did to us last year.
Yep.
So I think we're going to use this as a learning curve. They have to. They've got 3 games to figure it out before they go to New Orleans and play the Saints on Thanksgiving.
I want Josh Allen to eat a big fucking turkey again.
Right? And I want Trey to just run over.
I want Trey to run over. Exactly.
Out of his hands. Because that is what Thanksgiving's about. and you need to have Buffalo Bills on Thanksgiving every Thanksgiving. And we get a bye week, I think, like before the week before.
That'd be ideal.
Not 3 games. I'm sure that's going to be difficult to gauge what is going through their mind coming off an embarrassing loss, traveling, only have a 3-day turnaround time. Did they focus too much of their attention on New Orleans? Were they looking past the Colts? Because we talked about that. We said that coaches were looking already into New Orleans. Well, if they were looking in New Orleans, what was their normal job? You know what I mean? Tampa Neal?
I don't think that was the case. I think that the Colts came out with just a hell of a lot better game plan. I don't think they were. I mean, yeah, they were looking towards the week before, but they always do that. But either way, it's just they just weren't. I don't even know. They just weren't aggressive at all.
I have no idea. The Bills felt like cowardly.
I just don't understand why they're not aggressive. We have arguably probably the most talented team in the NFL. Why are we not aggressive? Why are we not using it? That boggles my mind.
Brent Thompson goes, I was at the Cowboys game on Thanksgiving and will be in New Orleans Thursday. And you are going to be the reason why we win. Brent, thank you, sir.
Brent, are you going to the parade the day before?
You got to watch that the previous episode of the Bills backers New Orleans. Mm-hmm. You can hang out, get to know them, and then you see them like, oh, I watch you on Breaking Tables. Tampa Neal was going to go. I was going to go, but life goes in different directions, and we can't go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, I will not be there. I'm kind of pissed about that, but it is what it is. But Brent, make sure you say hello to Jesse and Carla for us.
Yeah, please, Brent.
That is true too.
Stupid penalty calls. They need discipline.
You know what?
I don't know what they need.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm okay with an aggressive penalty being called. I'm not okay with a stupid penalty. There's a big difference, and they've had a lot of stupid penalty calls the last few weeks. When
I think the fumbles, penalties. We can talk penalties all day. Penalties are going to come, but we're talking about fumbles. Fumbles in an NFL game where you get paid millions of dollars to hold the ball, that is more important than penalties. But I get it. We do get stupid when we get down, and then these guys think they're playing hero ball. They're not Josh Allen, and they fumble the ball. Sorry.
It's more embarrassing when you fumble the ball and no one actually tackles you.
Nobody tackles you. Isaiah McKenzie.
Like, what the fuck was that? Whatever happened with that guy we drafted, Stevenson? They put him on IR.
You know what?
Why is he not back?
Are we at a point where we should start trying out different talent? I mean, Stevenson, man, that kid is quick. Yeah, he did get a preseason.
He was faster than
he got hurt.
McKenzie. So it's one of those things. Like, why are we not putting him in? They said that he was going to be our kick return guy.
We do have the best team in the AFC. The damn AFC.
I know.
It makes
the best
me
team.
mad,
I think we have the most talented team in the NFL. And I don't understand why.
Well-rounded, well-coached, front house, back house, janitorial, the fan base, the community, everything Buffalo has to offer, we're better. So that's why if you're a Bills fan and you're saying fire everybody, you need to reevaluate your fan membership card because it's going to expire and we're not going to want you back. Don't want you back. We don't need you when we win the Super Bowl. When we win the Super Bowl this year, it's still going to happen, Bills Mafia. Coach CIA said, play aggressively, not stupid. Oh, me scusi. I didn't know.
Well, that's a big difference. There's a big difference between playing aggressively and playing stupid. Like, there was aggressive penalties that were being called on the Bills against Kansas City. They weren't stupid penalties. They were good penalties. Penalties happen. They just happen. There's nothing you can do to stop a penalty. Referees are fucking penalty boners this year. Boom. Flag. Fuck you. But when you make a dumb, just stupid penalty that makes no sense at all for the play, those are the ones that I'm just like, come on, man. There's no reason for that.
Undisciplined. undisciplined, which is very un-Buffalo Bills-esque with a good coach.
Yeah, like McDermott never used to put up with shit like that. And somehow this year it's different. I don't understand.
I don't know. I'm McDermott. I'm like, hey guys, that was a tough game. You all thought you were gonna go home? Fuck that! Get back on the field. We are practicing.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, I blew my speakers out yelling. I blew. Sorry, babe. She can hear me through the studio walls. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
What the hell
Good
was that
teams.
movie? Miracle. Remember the movie Miracle?
Yeah.
They played like shit during the game. And Herb Brooks is like, no, we're not going home. Go fucking skate.
Nice. That's all you got to do, man. It's gonna get fixed. It's gonna get fixed. Okay. We're not too far off from last year. Now, being Bills Mafia guys, I love you guys. We are Bills Mafia together, but I think sometimes we think about our success from last year, and we want automatic results. We want better results. We lived in the darkness for the past 2 decades, and we've got a solid team. Let's just hop in, buckle up, and let's go along for the ride. That's all I can say.
I think the thing that makes people frustrated, and it makes me frustrated too, is that we have a lot easier schedule than we did last year. We had a tough schedule last year and went 13-3 with a tough schedule.
Yeah.
So
we're losing to joke teams.
Yeah, that's not okay. We're not, if we lose to Indy, that's one thing. Indy's not a shitty team. I know a couple people said, hey, they're 5-5. We should lose to them. Indy's not a shitty team. Indy started off very bad. They had a lot of injuries early.
They won the past 6 games now in a row.
Indy, if you think Indy's a shits team, you don't pay attention to the NFL.
You
just look at the record and say, oh, here we go.
Those are my stats. Those are my stats. I'm going to go by
5-5. We should be beating them automatically. No, if we lose to Indy, that's fine. We get blown out like we did yesterday. That's not okay.
No, we can't. We cannot get blown out. That was our Tennessee game. So if we want to compare this year to last year, fan base, okay,
don't.
Let's not do that. We've lost some nail biters. Okay, we lost to Tennessee. That was our Arizona game. We got destroyed by Tennessee. That was our Colts game. But Steelers are going to make the playoffs.
I'm calling you out right now. If you think that we just played a 500 team, you haven't watched the NFL at all this year, just so you know. Okay? That's it right there. If you think that the Colts are a 500 club just because of their record, you didn't see the first 3 games when their team was not healthy, injured, their best player was out. So get off that, okay, bud? It's not a 500 team.
Yeah, Joey Hatch Jr., Kevin, you just went off on your ass.
Sorry, Joey. I still love you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the like button.
I still love you, Joey. Don't worry about that. You know that.
But he's right. You can't be doing that. You can't. Come on. We're going to beat. We're going to win out. Let's win out or go home. It's going to be that way. Okay. I think McDermott is going to make it happen. I'm telling you, guys, we play in 3 days. We play Thanksgiving. Yep. We might be doing a pregame show, by the way. I think Tampa Neal, right? You want to do a pregame show?
Oh, yeah, we'll do a pregame show.
You going to show the football?
Am I going to show the football?
You're going to show the football stadium, the football stadium cheese that you make.
I can do that.
Okay.
We'll figure a way to do that, but yeah.
We'll talk off air. Here we go. Joey Hass's response goes, and this is his voice. Yeah, Neal, if you can believe in this. Damn, Neal, if you. No, he's got that. He's got, damn, Neal, if you want to keep believing that, Neal. I can't read it, Tam. Why do you read it? Out loud, Tam Neal?
Oh, sorry. No, I mean, no, I know the offensive line's been a problem. That's not news. And yes, Jacksonville wasn't a 500 club. They were a fucking shit club, and there's no reason, there's no excuse for losing that game. That's what makes me pissed off too.
Diehard fans get their feelings caught up in the game, and that's why people are ranting and raving. We're a good team, but it's not showing up. Guys, we're 6-4. That's all I can say. We're 6-4. Okay. Ask me if when we had Rob Johnson, JP Lossman, Trent
We don't
Edwards,
have Rob Johnson. We don't have them guys.
we're 6-4.
We have a
I'm
guy
gonna
that
be
we
like,
just
oh,
we had a guy that we just paid
yes.
$250 million.
Oh, we're 6-4 with this team. But now we got Josh Allen.
We have a guy that we just paid $250 million to. We need to be better than 6-4.
We got 7 games left. 7 games left. That's all I got to say. We got 7 games left. Hey, 7 games. We'll be all right. We'll be okay. Let Patriots talk because it's going to be so hilarious come Sunday night when we just do the refresh of the AFC standings. AFC standings and Buffalo Bills on top again. Because you guys are losing and we're winning. That is it. Prime time. Josh Allen prime time in on Thanksgiving. He's going to show them. Like, ask the Cowboys how that went for them last Thanksgiving.
Man, I hope like Kelly shows up and balls out like the way he did against the Cowboys. That's for damn sure.
He's going.
I can't wait for that to happen. That'll make my Thanksgiving amazing.
We'll do a preliminary score prediction for Thursday night against the Saints.
No, not yet. Too early.
You want to save it? Save it for our pregame show.
Yeah, save it for the pregame show.
Let's see who's playing, who's not playing.
Yeah.
Let's see who's vaccinated, unvaccinated in the league, or who's on the fucking COVID list, or God, don't ever want to hear that ever again. Can we go back to normal life?
I know. It's a little ridiculous.
That's right. Rex Ryan days, sack up. All right, this is Chrissy's voice. Again, everyone needs to remember the Rex Ryan days. Sack up is so much worse, and we have to come back from worse. Oh, yeah. That was Boston Chrissy's voice. Guys, thanks for watching. This was a fun show. It's whatever, guys. We're going to win Thursday. It's going to be cool. Going to just destroy them because Turkey Day is ours. And I do want to talk to Mafia that are going to be going down to this game. Take some photos. Break some tables on Bourbon Street.
Oh, please do that.
That'd be epic.
Fuck, somebody better do that and get a good picture of it.
Good picture. Breaking tables on Bourbon Street.
Oh, it doesn't have to be a good one. Just get a picture of it.
No, I want a video. I want 3 videos from different angles so I can hook it up to my VR. I want to be there. That's weird. Tampa Neal, where can we find Breaking Tables, brother?
Man, I was really hoping to find us on Bourbon Street this weekend, but unfortunately that's not happening. However, you will. I know. The way I felt all day. That's why I'm wearing a black shirt. It's a sad day. So, but no, you can find us here, Facebook Live. Majority of you are watching us there. That's excellent. But now that you're watching us there, get off there, go to YouTube real quick, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Watch us there.
Oh,
Our
please.
content is amazing. The sound quality is a lot better. Everything's just better on YouTube, just so you know. Facebook will probably kick you out. So, but yeah, you can find us there. You can find us on Twitter as well. Make sure you just look up A Bills Podcast. And tomorrow, you can listen with Dave because Dave's going to be watching this again tomorrow so that he can watch us do our voiceovers of him, which he'll be very entertained about. But on your drive into work tomorrow, make sure you pull us up. Exactly. He's going to love that. So wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, pull us up on your drive to work tomorrow. Listen to us, share us, tell your friends about us, not your attorneys.
This has been absolutely fun, guys, with all y'all. I love every single one of you viewers. Thank you for watching. We can't wait to make your eye and ear holes wet as fuck. Happy Thanksgiving. If you don't watch the show on Thursday,
right. Enjoy your
guys. Eat up. Be grateful for the team that we have.
Yeah, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.